Come on. Nice and cool day.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what? I said I want to go someplace warm. I
Got
got
it.
my wish.
You got it. I'm still waiting for a white Christmas.
Well, come up north.
Snowed in Vegas.
Wait
It
for a
snowed in
long
Vegas
time.
this year.
So it may rain next year, right?
Possible.
Why not? Señores, that platform, as you saw, of course, it's not in perfect conditions, but you can see the skulls, and the skulls are crossed by a stick. We see something like that with our Western mentality. And we would say this was a cemetery, a graveyard, a place where people would sacrifice, kill, or punish, right? Cemeteries, as we consider Mayas, had practically none. They normally, or let's say none, they normally bury their people near places where the person had a strong relation. So if I was a priest back then, where would you bury me? Sacred place or temple, right? But doesn't mean that the place was built to be a tomb. Tombs were added. If I was a farmer, where would you bury me?
Fields.
Field. But no matter what we do, where is the place where we have the strongest relation? Come on. Home. Well, today we were. So in that case, when I die, they're going to bury me in a tour bus, right? No. Normally, it's in our home. So under the home, behind our homes. United States, Canada, Sweden, Mexico, wherever you come from, almost everywhere in the world, there will be legal, spooky, or scary, right? But for the Mayas, it was just natural, under their homes or behind their homes. So this was not a cemetery. One more thing, señores. I don't know if you have heard, and please if you have you heard that the Mayas were a peaceful society? None of you have heard that?
No.
Yes? Or let's say, compared to the Aztecas more warlike than the Mayas? When I was in junior high 5 years ago, my teacher used to say that. And my teacher was not lying. At that time, I may say, most scholars, most books used to say that. Mayas were not that warlike and Aztecas were more warlike, right? And that's why the big question, why they declined. It was even considered for many people from Yucatan, Maya descendants, that if Mayas sacrifice humans, it's because Toltecas introduced that. Before the Toltecas, Mayas never did that, right? So don't insult us. Mayas never sacrificed. Señores, that was believed when I was in junior, okay? Today it is proven that the Mayas were not as peaceful as they used to say, and they used to practice war a lot. Actually, very fast. The movie of Mel Gibson, Apocalypto. Many people, you see the movie? Of course, I have friends. Actually, I saw one of my teachers. She's a very, very intelligent anthropologist, and she watches the movie as an anthropologist, and she would criticize the movie, right? She's a scholar, right? We watch it. I invite you to watch it. It's nice. It's entertainment. Of course, you have kids. Don't watch it with your kids. It's very bloody, and very graphic. But señores, the movie first is not a documentary. It's a movie based on the civilization, but not everything is wrong. There are many things that are correct. And whether I like to say it or not, as a Mexican or as a Mayan descendant, it's true. What Mel Gibson shows in the movie, it's true. I mean, he shows, not everything, but in a certain moment, a group of people arrive to small villages, let's say mercenaries, to capture enemies in a very brutal way, to take those prisoners to a big city, some of them to be sold as slaves, and others to be taken to a big temple to be sacrificed to their gods. The thing that I really question the most about the movie, it's the number. He shows in the movie, I don't know, hundreds of people being killed. I do question that, but Mayas used to do it. See? Not just practice war for resources. Sometimes practice, perhaps make some wars to capture enemies, to simply offer them to their gods. And this is basically what happened here. But there's a thing, and we don't have to be anthropologists or archaeologists. What god, or to whom, whatever ceremony was practiced there, to whom?
To the snake.
To the snake. And in this case, could be also to the sun, right? When? Or September, during the equinox, twice a year. See? So whatever took place was dedicated to that god twice a year. See? The ball game, it is proven today, it is known today, or accepted by most scholars, that it was a ceremony dedicated to Venus. Whenever Venus was about to become a morning star, evening star. So let's say again, twice a year. Let's say that this was dedicated to the rain god. either before the rainy season to ask for a good rain, or after the rainy season, after they make the first harvest, right? So different gods, different ways, different moments. Not always a human sacrifice, but they used to do it. Prisoners of war, volunteers, not volunteers, persons that were born a certain day, I don't know, by beheading, opening the chest, taking a heart out, skinning them, etc., etc. Not always a human sacrifice, but they used to. Okay? And this is more or less what happened here. Prisoners of war were brought and offered to their gods. Okay? See? This